Safely, maybe you can lay me down, lay me down.
Want you to make me feel like I'm the only one in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the
Oh no, you think that you know me, you don't know shit about me, homie. I'm on a cliff hanging over, I'm so Sylvester Stallone. I got a problem with people drinking and smoking, without inviting me over. To me that shit's just provoking. Oh yeah, I'm on a good one, I won't come back. Going around in my stomping ground, eyes closed, yeah, ears bobbing. I care not about no problem, yeah. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I tell you something. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I tell you something.
Hold on, wait. Okay. I got bars and bars like I'm serving shots. Starving stars and forget-me-nots. Got trees and spliffs that I like to plump, and I French inhale when they've had enough. Got a squad of models that I split in half. Face like a 10, legs like a giraffe, and a Cadillac. Got a bender ass, smoking on some good Teddy Pendergrass. Really can't fuck with the main flow. Did that shit, keep your body in the mangoes. Always want hot. Do I look like a rainbow? No. Are we made from the same clothes? No. Can we rock at the same shows? No. At least get a hey bro, maybe. I'm any better man, can't find a better man. You are a rookie, I am a veteran. I am the efferent. Stay on your medicine, your girlfriend is here, gotta let her in.
You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I tell you something. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I tell you something. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing.
pain kept
Today we're watching cases that are too short to make their own video, but too crazy for you guys not to see.
Get out the door now! Get out of the door! Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
First up, cops are called to a fight in a Wendy's parking lot, but things escalate quickly when one party produces a rifle and threatens to shoot. When officers arrive, the suspect flees, and a chase the officers will never forget ensues.
Can you take it off again?
Nope. Oh! Dang. It's like Mario Kart here. No reason at all to do that?
Earlier this morning, around just before 9 a.m., we received a 911 call about a woman in the roadway. Our detectives our deputies responded to this area. They determined that the female had been shot. They did life-saving measures on her, tried to save her life. She was transported to a trauma facility, and ultimately she died of her wounds. Our team has been out here working all day. We have a search warrant going at her residence here across the street from us, and our team has been working all day. What I can tell you at this point, it's still very early in this investigation, but I will say that we do have a person of interest in this case. His name is Matthew Allen Waggle, W-A-G-G-L-E, Matthew Allen Waggle. He's born 12/8 of 92. Again, he's a person of interest in this case. Based on our investigation thus far, we do not believe he is in the Vero Beach area any longer. We have put out a nationwide bolo for him at this point. Be on the lookout. And our team is working with Real-Time Crime Center. Our detectives have been working on this all day, and it's our goal to ultimately locate him. Anybody who was in this area this morning, right around 9 a.m., preferably like 8:30 to 9, if you heard anything, saw anything, our team wants to talk to you. We've read on social media there are some folks who heard gunshots. Trying to get a hold of those folks. Anybody who's out there that witnessed this, please call us. We're also accepting tips through Crime Stoppers. Please call us through Crime Stoppers. We'll take that tip however you can get it to us, but we want to know what you heard and saw. This is a well-populated area, as you can see. There's got to be witnesses to this, and we're looking for that as well as any video. Anybody who lives in this area that may have had a Ring doorbell or anything like that, we're looking for that. With that, I'll take your questions.
Why do we think detectives said that Matthew Allen Waggle is a person of interest?
Based on the relationship, so we know that our victim and Matthew Waggle had a relationship. We don't know the extent or nature. It's only a few hours that we've been really developing this, but we do believe they had some sort of relationship, and based on our investigation at this point, it appears as though he was possibly, he was in this area and he's now gone. Everything that we see at this point leads us to believe that he's definitely a person of interest in this homicide.
Where did the shooting occur?
So based on our investigation so far, it looks like it occurred right there in front of her residence, right there in that area. So our team is still working that. We've got our crime scene out here. It's going to take them time to figure out all the details on that. But it was right about where she was found.
Do you have a motive?
We know they have a relationship. That's what we know at this point, is that they have some sort of relationship. We do have our domestic violence investigator out here. She's working this parallel alongside them. So, oftentimes in these cases, domestic violence is always a root cause in deaths. And so we're treating it as though, because of their relationship, that it may be domestic violence, but we don't know. It's still way too early in the investigation.
Do we have a name for the victim?
We do. We haven't released it yet. We're doing next of kin notifications. Those next of kin notifications are out of state, and so it's going to take us a little bit of time. So it might be tomorrow or the next day before we get that to you. But as soon as we have it, we'll get it to you.
Do we know her age?
Yes, we do. She was born, let me give you that, in 74.
Do we believe the person of interest is on the same day?
We do. We believe that the person, if you encounter this suspect, this person of interest, don't approach him. Call 911. Get somebody else to law enforcement to get involved. We don't want people, based on this incident, it's possible that he could harm other people or himself. We don't know those details. So at this point, we should treat it as a very serious situation. If anybody encounters him, please do call 911.
How many gunshots was found?
We're not releasing that at this time. It's still too early on that. We don't want to give out any details on that just yet. Yes, sir.
Why do you believe he's not in the area any longer?
Based on our investigative techniques at this point, our team uses a variety of different things. We have our flock cameras. We've got a variety of resources available to us. Based on that, at this point, I can say we believe that he has left Indian River County, and so that's why we've issued that nationwide. Be on the lookout.
Is he in a vehicle?
We believe he's in a vehicle. We don't have the specific information to provide to anybody right now. We will put out as much as we can, his picture and everything that we can put it out as soon as we can. We'll put that out to you. But we're definitely looking for Matthew Waggle related to this case. Any other questions?
Sorry. I know you mentioned that you guys have been out here investigating this whole time. So what exactly are you still doing right now? Since you believe that the person of interest is gone, so now that you guys are still out here, what is it that you're exactly looking into and investigating?
So our team is responsible for documenting everything that's there. So we're conducting a search warrant at her residence. We're taking photographs. We're doing 3D technology where we map out everything that happens. Our team will be here through the night. A homicide takes quite a while for us to process, and we're a smaller agency. You guys go to the Palm Beach and places that have a lot more resources, so it takes us a little bit longer than it does others. But we'll get it done, and we'll get it done right tonight.
Has the sheriff's office been home?
For warm homes and hot meals, you need energy that handles it all. Natural gas delivers versatile energy that keeps Maine moving. Summit Natural Gas. Comfort delivered.
At Darling's Hyundai in Augusta, late summer is here and so are the savings. Visa 2026.
So we do the victimology, we look at that, previous calls for service. That's something that our real-time crime center is processing now. They'll be providing that to our detectives to make a determination how many times we've interacted with these folks, what those interactions have been. We'll definitely be working on that, but that's not something I have for you just yet. It's still in progress.
Victim's resident? It's over here, right?
Inside behind us, that's correct, yes.
I just have one final question. Oh,
Sure.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yep.
You guys, I know this
This is our command post that's set up over here. So we've got the folks who are running the investigation over here across the street. We have our crime scene processing everything over there. So it's just, we're here for you guys and the public if they have questions. We're over on this side versus our team that's in there doing all the hard work and sweating out here in this heat.
My last
Sure.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of a two-part question. What's your message to the community about domestic violence, homicides like this? I mean, there was one similar Port St. Lucie not too long ago. So whenever you, as a sheriff, or when the community hear about these domestic homicides, what is your message to the community?
Absolutely. I spent 6 years on the board of Safe Space. I served as the president. Our current CFO, Amy, is serving on the board of Safe Space as well. And I can tell you that our agency is committed to stopping domestic violence. It's terrible when we end up with a homicide. At this point, we're not sure, but this could be a domestic violence incident. It's always a tragedy. It's a loss of life that's so unnecessary. And so our team is committed to work on that. We have a detective who's here on scene. She works full-time domestic violence. That's her whole assignment. And it's something that we're concerned about. It's behind closed doors. It's happening in every community and every culture and every race, religion, and everybody has it going on. So we've got to do something to make this stop. We can't have homicides related to that.
And for your person of interest, any priors with him?
That's something we're doing victimology. We'll be looking through that. Our detectives will pull all that information. It's not anything I have for you just yet. We're still too early in the investigation. Yes, sir.
Where is he from? What?
We don't have the background on him at this point. I don't have any details on him. I just have his name, and we'll put out a picture.
I thought they were living together.
It's kind of an on-again, off-again situation. It appears as though they've had some sort of relationship. He may have been living there for a time period. He wasn't living there. So the neighbors have kind of given us some of that information, but it's still early in the investigation to say for sure.
Where was she shot?
Physically, where was she shot? We wouldn't be releasing that information at this point. Yeah, it's still too early. Thank you guys for coming out and covering this. Again, anybody saw anything, heard anything, please either reach out to Crime Stoppers or give our detectives a call. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Ocean State job
and some
lot.
of the truth that's surrounding whether bikers are actually leaving Sturgis to go to Dearborn, why bikers would be showing up in Dearborn at all, and some of the things that are a little bit more fabricated in this story. I'll give you my opinion along the way, and of course I want to hear yours, whatever it might be. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So why Dearborn, Michigan? Okay, well first of all you got to go back to August 2nd. This is where the city had its annual Arbian observance. This has something to do with Shia Muslims. Okay, there's people that showed up. Well, one of the counter protesters that was there ended up getting attacked. His name is Jake Lang. This is confirmed. So, Jake Lang and a fellow pastor actually decided that they're going to put on a Christian observance day. Alright, that's scheduled for August 18th. Now, Sturgis ends August 16th, so it pretty much lines up perfectly with that, but that's obviously not the whole story. Now, there's expected to be over 50,000 people at this Christian observance, and bikers are absolutely being called to attend. As a matter of fact, one of the pastors that's putting this together called for bikers, clubs, and their presidents to come in. And look, they absolutely have the right to do this. I don't think it's a form of intimidation like some people are making it out to be, but look, you get, 1,000 motorcycles together, and they're all rolling down Main Street, or they show up, wherever this event might be. I think they actually ended up moving.
Well, they have a lot of people in that area that are scared of bikers and stuff like that, right? Yeah, it's just birdies on the airwaves. And then they say how they get people scared of certain things, whether it's the protests or bikers, different rallies. And then when the cavalry comes to town and they hear all these bikers coming, or the protesters or the ICE agents out in the street, look, here they come, they're going to come get you. They're scaring a lot of people behind closed doors. You know that, right? They're scaring them. They're going to come get you. They mentally ill people and immigrants mostly. Yeah, a lot of them that claim to, they make them feel safe, like they're protecting them. Yeah, and then with the news, it helps them, scare them, like, listen to the news, illegal immigrants, oh, they're going to get you, get them all out of here, listen to what they're saying on the news, right? And so then when they hear these things coming, they don't hear all the news. They don't understand that we have bike rallies, maybe. Right, like they used to have they still do have whole bike weeks, yeah, like Laconia Bike Week and different stuff like that. Right, so some areas might not be used to seeing hundreds of bikers all together coming through. I think it's Mad Max time. Right, so some of them that don't get that that's normal, especially from different areas, they can scare them very easily, and they always do, behind closed doors. And then people that they're living with and trusting are even getting them going. Trusting. Yeah, the people that they trust, who have put them in those places, whether they're, living comfortably or hiding out, whatever it is. Think of the ones that got people coming over the border. telling them they'll protect them, they'll get amnesty, they'll get housing, and then they get here and it's not what they thought and they're scared living with these people. Yeah, it happens all the time. How do you think that they pulled off 9/11 and got people to do that and other attacks with mentally ill teenagers? And adults, immigrants. Yeah, it's not that hard to figure out. So when we pinpoint out to you handfuls of the punks and pieces of shit that are coordinating this stuff, taking advantage and abusing retards and immigrants themselves. Yeah, with us, for us, it's like two birds with one stone. Because, yeah, for some reason they think we're an immigrant and we're retarded and we're a Karen and a non-vaxxer, a part of a cartel family. So it's been really easy for them over the years to fuck with us and people around us. So some of them like it, many of them like it, and they join in on the fun and the hazing and the tating. 2010, it got really bad with a lot of these fucking nasty people and druggies around here. So hopefully people are starting to understand that. There's a lot of humanitarians and people who really care. They're so shocked and appalled sometimes, and they have to get out of their work. They got to retire, and they wind up in classes like this, therapy groups. It's not like it's mandated. Some people get mandated, like anger management and stuff, but yeah, that would be more on the books kind of classes. I'd say it's fair to say that these are off the book kind of classes, but also on the book. God keeps score, right? God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us.